All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. And real quick, man, want to come in talk about the fact that the Baltimore Ravens just traded away the tight end HURST to the Atlanta Falcons. Now, the reason I'm doing it, I've been kind of trying to, it's a lot going on, so I've been trying to combine stuff, but the reason why I made this a separate video is, I had a little, love affair with the Ravens. That's what it is. But just because I'm a fan of them. I'm a fan of the Ravens. I'm Cowboy. I'm gonna be a Cowboy for life. I'm definitely a fan of the Ravens. I'm not ever gonna deny that. And but I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like this move because, first of all, two reasons. One, I think the tight end was a very, very big strength of that team last year. Those tight ends that they have seem just to work well together. They seem like they was always available for Lamar Jackson. And I feel like he had a connection with him. Now, I will say this, though, the caveat. They do have other tight ends, like Andrews and I forget the other one. But they have other tight ends, but I just really liked hers. Like, I thought him and Andrews just went together so well. They rapport with Lamar was just good. So I'm quite sure, they have a reason for they had a reason for making this move. They did get a second round pick and a fifth round pick for it, if I'm not mistaken. And the Ravens front office, man, it just really been impressive. So and I'm gonna break this down real quick. That's why even doing I don't like the move, you got faith in the team and how they operate. And I can't say the same on my side over here. I can't say the same. I got faith. So, but no diss to my Cowboys. I just feel like sometimes, man, it's just not things are not moving. But so with this trade, that to me that tell me one, two things. They got a lot of confidence in that third tight end. And they still kept Andrews, and they needed something. So it's a reason why they had to get those two picks. Maybe that's part of a package to send somewhere, or maybe they identified two guys that was, that they need in the draft, or maybe they figured Hurst was better somewhere. It's a number of reasons why team trade players, but I will say it's interesting. But I got faith in that front office, right? Like the only time, I'm gonna be honest, the only time I didn't have faith in that front office was with the whole Joe Flacco thing. I don't think I'm the only one that felt like that. I just thought that was a bad move. But I did say this during that time. I said Joe Flacco is one of those quarterbacks that if he can get into the playoffs, he could do some damage. But the problem is he's a playoff quarterback. There's a few of those out there that just seem to be playoff quarterbacks. Like, they can get in there, they can do some damage, but they got to first get in there. But so yeah, the Ravens are trading Hurst for a second and fifth round pick. Make sure I got that correctly. But they still kept Andrews. Who, first of all, let me say this. I think, matter of fact, I'll go as far as to say I know the Ravens had the best tight end core last year because. And I think that and even me, I'm guilty just like everyone else. I didn't give the tight end core the respect, or the not necessarily the respect, but the kudos that it deserved, because that they came out and they was collectively as a group good. So I do think that, overall, I don't see this. I'm not a big fan just because I like they work, right? Like, me, if something work, I like to stick with it. Right? But I do feel like, because he did have I think he had 42 receptions, 543 yards last year. So I really feel like he was a big part of that team. Quietly, he was a big part of conversion, third downs. Getting a key, making a key play when Lamar started to get outside the pocket, and look for players. He seemed to be one of those guys that always seem to be open. So we'll see how it all play out. But again, you cannot not trust what the Ravens has done so far. Post Flacco, Yeah, Flacco was a blimp, you know, and don't twist. He still got Super Bowl out of it, so don't twist it. But I just thought that they kind of gave him that big contract a little. You know, they put their franchise on him, and kind of to me, I was just mad about how many people they were letting go on from the defense at that time. I know Lewis was retiring, but Ed Reed left and other people left, so I was a little disappointed with that. But all in all, I trust that they know what they're doing. They may have a plan, something that we don't get right now. But overall, I would have kept him. I just because of the report. He seemed to know how Lamar operates and kind of got used to it and was able to make some plays. So, but anyway, Hurst is officially gone to the Atlanta Falcons. So the Atlanta Falcons, who just decided it was going to cut Devontae Freeman with 3 years left on his contract. And I'm a big Devontae Freeman fan because the ties to the Florida State Seminoles. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, trying to figure out a way. It's a lot going on, so I'm trying to figure out a way to deliver these videos. I don't know if I want to do them individually, topic, kind of put it all together or break it down. We'll see how I decide to go from here, but I'm gonna keep bringing much information. Hey, we got nothing else but football right now. That's really moving, so I'm gonna try to bang these out as much as I can. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, you guys be easy.